Hello and welcome to Europedia. My name is Aman Sharma and I am your mentor for CSC at Europedia. So today we'll be doing a topic for NIC. The name of the topic is Master's Theorem. So the questions asked directly from Master's Theorems are very high, and if you want to solve some other type of questions, like you have to find the time complexity for different sorting algorithms like merge sort and quick sort, you need to understand how the Master's theorems apply. So they can ask a direct question from Master's theorem, and they can ask a question in which Master's theorem will be directly applicable. So it is used to find the time complexity of recurrence relation So the type of questions that can be asked in master theorems are, let's say that you have been given a recurrence relation n by 2 plus nn. So if you know how to apply master theorem directly, you will answer that you will compare this with n and you will get the answer n square is greater, so the time complexity will be order of n square for this recurrence relation. Now how to apply this master theorem? So there are three rules to it. So let's say that you have a recurrence relation T of n is equal to a Tn by b plus there is some function of n. Now you will compare what? First case. In first case you will compare n raised to power log b base a. You will compare this with f of n, and if by comparison you found out that in first case this is greater, n log b by a is greater than the function of n. So what will be the time complexity? Time complexity will be n log b of a, or you can use it theta notation here also. In second case, if n log ba is less than f of n, then the time complexity for the function will directly become theta of f of n. Third case is the tricky one. Now in third case, let's say that asymptotically log ba and function of n are equal. And one thing that you need to understand or keep it in mind is, if you are taking f of n, let's say that f of n is n square, then you compare n square with n log b of a. If f of n is n square log n, then you will only compare n square with n log a. You will leave the log n part out. If it is n square log 2 raised to power n, again you will only compare n square. You will leave the log n and log square n part out of the comparison. So you will only compare the n raised to power terms. Now if they are equal, the time complexity will be nothing but n log ba into log k plus 1 n, log n raised to power k plus 1. Now how this comes out to be? Now we know that this case comes when these two are equal. So, and we are only comparing the n part and we are leaving the log n part. So in this case fn will look like this. So if fn is looking like this, like what? Combination of n log ba and log of something, log n raised to power k. So we are not comparing the log n part, we are just comparing what? We are just comparing the n log ba part, which is n square, n cube, n or n raised to power 4. We are only comparing that. So f of n will look like the part which was equal. So what it was equal to, we will make this f dash n. So the and f dash n definition, by definition f dash n is this. So if f of n is given to you this, you will exclude the log n part and you will just take the part n log b, which will look like n square, n cube, or n raised to power 4 or anything, and we will name it f dash n, and f dash n will be compared to n log ba, and if they are equal, the time complexity will be f dash n as such, which is also equal to n log ba, and whatever is the power of log, you will increase the power by 1. So we will try now, these are the three cases, so we will try some questions for this. Let's say that you have been given the initial question that I tried was n by 2 plus n. Now f of n is normal looking, it does not have log n in it. So what we will do is, we will normally do what? We will compare n with n log, this is b, 2 raised to power 4. Now n log 2 raised to power, log 2 base 4 will be equal to nothing but n square. So we can see that n square is greater than n. So the time complexity will come out to be order of n square, or you can also write it as theta of n square. Now next question that we can try is, let's say that you have been given T of n is equal to 8t n by 2 plus n square. Again, when you compare n square with n raised to power log 2 base 8, this will come out to be n raised to power 3, which is greater than n square. So the time complexity will be order of n cube. Now if I make a little bit of change in this, let's say that I make this n raised to power, instead of 2 I made this n raised to power 4. So now when you compare this, you will compare n cube, which is this n raised to power log 2 base 8, with n raised to power 4. Now if you compare this with n raised to power 4, n cube is less than n4, then the time complexity will come out to be n raised to power 4. And if I make one more change here, let's say that I make this n raised to power 3. Now if I make this n raised to power 3, T of n, time complexity will be, first you will compare, now we have n log BA, which is equal to n log 28, and you will compare it with f of n or f dash n, and when you compare it with f dash n or f of n, this is n cube and f of n is also n cube. Now we don't have logarithmic part in it, but we can see that this is the third case because they are equal. If this part is bigger, then it is the first case. If this part is bigger, f of n is bigger, then it is the second case. But in this, these are equal. So what we will do is, in order to understand the situation, you can write n cube as n cube into log n raised to power 0. Log n raised to power 0 will be nothing but 1. So 1 into n cube will be n cube only. So you can see that this f of n is kind of made up of f dash n and log n raised to power 0. And if this is the case, now in our case we are comparing, actually we are comparing f dash n, and we have seen in the third case, if we are comparing f dash n and n log n and they are equal, then what is the answer? We will take n log b by a as such, and we will increase the power of log by 1. So if we increase the power of log by 1, what will be the answer? First we will take n log b by a, which is nothing but n cube, into power of log will be increased by 1. So if we increase the power of log by 1, what it will become? Log of 0 plus 1 n. So which is log n raised to power 0 plus 1, which is nothing but n cube log n. So the time complexity for this function will become n cube log n. Now let's say that if we want to try the, let's take merge sort. Now recurrence relation for merge sort is nothing but 2t n by 2 plus order of n. Now if we take 2t n by 2 order of n, and if you want to compare it, first we will compare n log BA, which comes out to be n log 2 base 2. So n log 2 base 2 is nothing but n raised to power 1. And if you compare it with the given term f of n, you can see these are equal. So we are given n, actually we can write it as n into log n raised to power 0. We will write n as n into log n raised to power 0. And if you see this, this is nothing but f dash n, and these two are equal. So the time complexity will come out to be, according to the third case, log n BA into, we will increase the power of log by 1, which was given in the question. So the power given in the question was log n raised to power 0. So we'll increase 0 plus 1, we will increase it by 1. So the time complexity will be n log BA will be n into log n raised to power 1. So n log n, so which is the time complexity of merge sort, n log n. Now let's try some questions. So this was asked in NIC previous year question. Now one thing that we need to mention, one more thing that we need to see here is, in this there are some limitations to the A and B. Value of B is greater than equal to 1 always, because if value of B is equal to 1, this will become as T of n is equal to A of T of n by 1 is n. So we are not breaking the function into smaller parts. It is remaining this. It is acting as the previous function only. So in order to break the function, B of value of B should be greater than equal to 1 always, and value of A is always equal to greater than equal to 1. Now the question asked in the NIC was, recurrence relation has been given to you, and here f of n is what? 1 by n, and this is also a limitation of master theorem, because f of n can only be in terms of positive functions. This is not a progressive function, this is not a positive function, this is decreasing as you increase the value of n. So this is the limitation of master theorem. So it is asking which case of master theorem is suitable. So no, case 1, case 2, case 3 are not applicable, because master theorem itself is not applicable on this case. So the correct option will be B, master theorem is not applicable in this situation. Now next is, suppose that you have been given T of n 2t n by 2 plus n, which of the following is false. Now if you solve this, T of n is equal to 2t n by 2 plus n, and if you solve this, if you compare this with n log BA, which is n log 2 base 2 equal to n, it comes out to be n only. So we have to treat this n as n log raised to power log n raised to power 0. So the time complexity will be n log BA into, we will increase the power of log by 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So the time complexity will come out to be n log n. Now this is the time complexity of this function, and it is asking which of these is not correct. Now if you understand how the big O and small o works, here n log n is there, which is the time complexity of this function. Here we have n square, and here we have some power which is less than n log n. Now n log n, theta n log n is true, because it is a time complexity. Now if n log n is the time complexity, order of n log n will also be the time complexity, because order big O will always give you the bigger term. So this is also correct, big O of n log n. Now n square is already bigger than n log n. So you can write n log n as big O of n square. So obviously this option will also be correct, but third option will be incorrect, because in this it is saying the time complexity n square is smaller than the value of n log n is smaller than n square is smaller than the value of n log n, and which is not the correct case. So C option will be false. So correct option will be C, because all the three other options are false. So I hope you understood the concept of master theorem, and if you have any doubts, you can ask them in the comment section, and we will surely try to help you out. So thank you, and keep watching and keep preparing.